Hey folks, welcome to Shooting Up North. I'm your host, Lewis Carlin. We're heard right here on the Alliance Pro Wrestling Network. Thank you so much for joining me today. In a few hours from now, All Japan Pro Wrestling 2021 Champions Night 2 49th anniversary show takes place, and it's headlined by probably the biggest match that they could put on for this 49th anniversary Champions Night show. It will be Jake Lee, the Triple Crown, the All Japan Pro Wrestling Triple Crown champion, defending his title against the face, the star of All Japan Pro Wrestling, Kento Miyahara. This is without a doubt going to be a fantastic match. Jake Lee and Kento Miyahara have met numerous times in the past, and they always put on a great show. When Kento Miyahara was champion and Jake Lee was chasing Kento Miyahara, Kento Miyahara defeated Jake Lee a number of times. I think twice, maybe three times. But they were always such a spectacular match. And Jake Lee always coming so close to winning, but just couldn't get the job done. But now Jake Lee is the champion. This will be his third title defense. And again, this is the biggest match that All Japan Pro Wrestling could put on for the 49th anniversary show, Champions Night 2. And it's going to be a terrific match. It's going to be hard to pick a winner in this one, right? Because you think on one hand, Jake Lee, the Triple Crown champion, they want to build up another top star. I know Kento Miyahara is the top star in All Japan Pro Wrestling. He's the face of All Japan Pro Wrestling, as I said, one of the best wrestlers in the world today. I'm surprised he's not an international superstar yet, but that's coming. That's coming for Kento Miyahara. But you think that maybe they want to build up another a really top guy in Jake Lee and have him defeat Kento Miyahara, or you could think that maybe they've kind of soured on Jake Lee a little bit. Maybe they feel that maybe he's regressed a little bit, and put the title back on Kento Miyahara, which would be I think it's his fifth time, as the Triple Crown champion. And so it's tough to pick a winner. Here. I I don't know. It's hard. I want to pick a winner. I want Jake Lee to retain, but I also want Kento Miyahara to win the Triple Crown Championship. So it's hard to say. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna say Jake Lee is going to successfully defend his title against Kento Miyahara. But I won't be shocked. I wouldn't be surprised if Kento Miyahara does in fact take the title back for his fifth title reign from Jake Lee. But nonetheless, it's going to be a spectacular match. Definitely highly recommend anyone to watch this match. It's going to be on All Japan Pro Wrestling TV. It is a streaming service. You do need to pay a monthly, there's a monthly charge, of course. But I'll be watching. It's on 3 o'clock in the morning here in Canada as it takes place 4 p.m. in Japan. I'll try to get up at three, but I probably won't be able to. But I'll probably watch it when I get up. But this is going to be great. Jake Lee defending against Kento Miyahara, and All Japan Pro Wrestling made a special announcement today. New Japanese wrestling legend, probably best known for wrestling and Pro Wrestling Noah, Kento Kobashi. Sorry, I'm getting tongue tied there. Kenta Kobashi will be a special guest for the show. I think he's going to do commentary on the last two matches. So Kenta Kobashi, legend in professional wrestling in Japan, will be a special guest on the show. And other matches, there's going to be a tag team championship, the World Tag Team Championship match. All Japan Pro Wrestling World Tag Team titles on the line. As the champions, Suwama and Shotaro Ashino will be defending against Shuji Ishikawa and Kohei Sato, which should be a really good match as well. I'm a huge fan of Shuji Ishikawa. I've seen him against Kento Miyahara a number of times, a number of singles matches as well. Very, very talented, as is Suwama and Shotaro Ashino and Kohei Sato. So this should be a really, really good tag team match. But I don't see Suwama and Shotaro Ashino dropping the titles. They just won as their first title defense, so I see them holding on to the titles. But it's going to be a terrific tag team match as well. Also, the World Junior Heavyweight Championship on the line as SUGI defends against Izanagi, which should be just a spot fest match. It should be a very, very entertaining one as well. Really looking forward to this one. I was a little disappointed that because I'm a huge Francesco Akira fan. Sugi defeated Akira for the Junior Heavyweight Championship, and Akira is his tour has ended with All Japan Pro Wrestling, and he's back in touring European states right now, touring the UK. He's back in Italy. I know he's having a successful tour of the UK and of Europe right now. But he'll be back. He'll be back. Hopefully sooner than later in All Japan Pro Wrestling, and I expect him to win the Junior Heavyweight Championship again when he comes back. But as of right now, Sugi is the Junior Heavyweight Champion, and I don't see him dropping the title to Izanagi. Again, it's going to be great match. It's going to be very entertaining to watch. This is Sugi's third defense, but I don't see Sugi dropping the belt, the Junior Heavyweight Championship, to Izanagi. Other matches, there are a bunch of other matches on the show here. All Japan Pro Wrestling TV 6-man Tag Team Championship decision match is Yoshitatsu and Seigo Tachibana and Takayuki Uki versus Takeo Omori, Tamura, and Reimu Imai. In that one, also we have Yuma Ayagi and Atsuka Ayagi and Rising Hayato versus Shiro Koshinaka. Sorry if I got that wrong. Mitsuya Nagi and Leona. Also, three-way tag team match. Hikaru Sato and Dan Tamura versus Hokuto Omori and Yusuke Kodama. And Black Menso versus Black Menso and Andy Wu. So that's a three-way tag team match there. Also, we have Zeus, Koji Iwamoto, and Raikei Honda and Kengo Mashimo versus Jun Sayato, Rei Sayato, Koji Doi, and Kuma Arashi. Also, All Japan Pro Wrestling 49th anniversary commemorative match. So it's Masanobu Fuchi, Great Kojika. The Great Kojika, I believe, is just about 80 years old. And he's participating in this match. Oh, here it is. Fuji, Masanobu Fuchi is 67. Great Kojika is 79. And they're teaming with Sushi and Chikara as they take on Yoshiaki Fujiwara, who they say here is 72. Maso Inouye, if I pronounce that wrong, I apologize. Kikutaro and Devil Murasaki as well. So it's going to be interesting to see the Great Kojika at 79 years old competing. And also Romo Tsukamoto versus Raiji Hijikata. So that's the opening match. So it's going to be a great show. It's going to be a great show. I'm really looking forward to seeing how the Great Kojika, at 79 years old, what he could do in the ring. I don't think we're going to see any 450 splashes or anything like that. But it's just paying homage to All Japan Pro Wrestling stars of the past, old school stars. So it should be very interesting to see. But Jake Lee the story is Jake Lee versus Kento Miyahara, All Japan Pro Wrestling Triple Crown Championship on the line. That's the match to see. I cannot wait for that one. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. Again, I'm picking Jake Lee to retain, but I wouldn't be shocked if Kento Miyahara does win the title for the 5th time. Okay, so we're going to leave it at that for now. Looking forward to the show. Might do a quick review of the show after I watch it. And until then, thank you very much. Take care. Bye-bye. Stay safe, everyone. So long. Bye-bye.